An attacker waiting on the stairway. Perfecto alongside of him. And they're going to move on down. They've got mid-control to play with. And Jamyoung coming to fight that from bottom banana. Good flash up. It's going to catch out that first player on the T-Stars. And a 1-for-1 as Zoking gets his first kill of the game. It's back and forth. It is chaotic in middle, and eventually Jamyoung getting another one. So 2v2 and chaos inside of mid.
Oh, that's a tough loss to take. Perfecto now. Icy, got to get an off angle. Going to move up middle and drops the aggression from Mercury. Pissed around wide open, and Flit is put in a 1-on-2. He's so far away. There's time to get the bomb planted, time to get adjusted, and perfect positions for this retake attempt.
Yeah, good utility available as well. Mercury has a molly. He can play that late into the round, but he's committed to the bomb site, and Flit's been pretty quick about getting back into position. Coming up too short. The early warning system is Jamyoung, and with that Goosh, there's no way to get back into this for Flit. He's going to fall away. He's got some utility in his back pocket. He's going to toss that smoke out, try and keep them pinned, but he's gone. He's out of there, and TYLOO have the pistol.
Yeah, realizing the best play after that initial Goosh is just to save the armor, have the cheap upgrade to a helmet. That's a rough pistol for VP. It looked like it was starting off so well, and that's kind of the risk-reward of those mid pushes, especially on pistol rounds, is even if they look good at the start, depending on how comprehensively the T's can retake that mid aggression, like that kind of dictates the pistol. It's not those initial kills that decide things. It's from there. How long can Virtus.pro feel like they can overextend to support those players push down middle? And TYLOO's able to... Oh, Dinko, this could be a disaster for TYLOO.
Absolutely. Here goes Perfecto. Can we test it up first? And first shot's not connecting, but he is able to use the distraction of his teammate, kick it away, but he's out of bullets, and so overrun down inside of the pit. Good double here from Zoking, and now Mercury flying into the bomb site. So it's Flit alone, 1v2 again, but can he pull it off this time? He's still got those dual Berettas he had in the pistol. It's no easier here for Flit. And TYLOO should be able to convert this into a 2-0 lead. Re-smoke, stopping any chances of Flit from getting back through.
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, maybe Flit says, I have a smoke and I have a kit. I can go for a little ninja. Maybe they leave early. Maybe I just kind of wait and see if I can get any sound cues that they've departed. But there's really no chance of winning beyond that. I'll say this, though. That's the first round, if we want to keep track of it, that I think Perfecto, if he's a little bit sharper, give him another like week or two, that round goes cleaner for him. That's a win for Virtus.pro. Time to kill was very labored, very low, and TYLOO is able to get past a massive stack. 4 MP9s at the A bomb site, and they melt through them.
Low here from TYLOO, controlled as they start to shift towards their final move at the A bomb site.
Look, we made a joke about it in the interview. This is now twice in big rounds that TYLOO is going right at Perfecto over in pit, and now he's lost a teammate on rep side, so Electronic and Perfecto doubled up. They've got everything to do.
Well, the old teammates, the old duo, looking to hold down the site for the 35 seconds that's left. Electronic turns from the flashes, unaffected by the second. Jamyoung's taking Fame down on that rotation. Electronic gets nothing, so it's all Perfecto, and it's a single kill from the side. TYLOO flood in, round done.
This is one of those rounds I think VP is going to be really frustrated because they'll feel like they didn't really have an option to do a whole lot in the mid-round with the lack of utility with this kind of first buy coming in. Not as many nades as they would have liked, but no one was making a play to get information, to get aggressive, to kind of peek towards middle and brackets, and TYLOO just get their way with the entire map, and there goes the op from Icy.
And TYLOO are just going to disrespect it with an execution flying in. Fire at the feet of Fame. He's pushed back. They'll try and drop a defensive smoke right in front of them to slow TYLOO down, keep them guessing. The Chinese players now charge in as it's Icy holding on to that CT push. Attacker going right through it and right to his death. Icy keeps the numbers in favor of VP and a lot of damage done through the smokes as well. So this retake's still a possibility for Virtus.pro.
Incredible damage, but I think Mozia's got to get a new position. Yeah, as that smoke's about to fade, you can't do that as your high HP player. You'd go 1-for-1 for sure. So Mozia going to get aggressive.
Yeah, going aggressive indeed. Famer on the corner. VP starting to run thin on time. They've got to get a move on. Pinned back by the final pieces of utility. Mazea waits in the pit, and here they come, charging into the open, blinded and held back. 3 kills for Mazea and Mercury, and it's done. It's VP running out of time, and they're just going to have to try and fall away with what they've got left. The AWP defending on, getting another kill, but Icy, to that bomb blast, he might just melt away, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Defends the AWP, make sure it doesn't fall into the hands, but there's no one on TYLOO to even use it. It's 6-0 to kick things off.
That round is all Mozea. This is such good movement in the bomb site where you have to be the point man. At this moment, you're hearing your teammates call out, I'm low on HP. You know 2 teammates have no health, but the way he's moving, the way he's...
Turn around, there's been no light from them. Perhaps Icy can be the man to ignite them. 1:09 seconds left. Icy blinded and gone, so absolutely will not be that guy. Mercury's turn. Continuing his charge through short. Perfecto does well from the side. got some help this time. Flit and Electronic able to take a couple of kills, but those are responded to immediately by Zoking, who's not slowing down, and Jam Young to follow up. So 2v2 post-plant as TYLOO look to continue their flawless lead.
Yeah, really good spacing on the attack from TYLOO. The initial kills don't go their way, but the follow-ups have easy trade frags as they come in and know exactly where the defense is positioned. Retake is split. Fame coming lane, Flit coming from Rap.
Fame will deploy the initial smoke, but then just get caught looking in towards the site. Jam Young with the advanced movement forward is left Flit in a position where he can't win again. So 1v2, he's just not going to be able to pull off limited time. So he backs away into the arches. He'll save his weapon over, and that's 8 rounds in a row for TYLOO, and that's a round where VP actually do a little bit of damage from within the site.
And execute to try and punish a reload, and Icy was there to put him down. But outside of that,
exit frags in that specific round as well. But that's the only impactful kill they've had.
Okay, back to a little bit of mid-aggression. Nice timing from Perfecto. 11 bullets on the kill. Second follow-up is quite nice. Good job. Perfecto's done his job here in round 9.
Great work from Perfecto, and you can see how rapid he was to start calling out the information he had on the stairs player. Really hoping that his maneuver to kick off the start of the round is enough for Virtus.pro to finally capitalize and turn into their first round victory. A 4v3 as TYLOO hit the pause button.
If you're the B defenders right now, you have to know it's coming towards you. At least at some point, they're going to apply the pressure. So VP decide to back away from an aggressive stance, not give up kills far out of the bomb site, play the retake game. Delay utility from Fame, and he picks up another one that was stockpiled. So for the moment, with 55 seconds on the clock, TYLOO is stalled out everywhere on the map. With 3 on 4, they don't want to go challenge up brackets. They feel like their best endgame is towards the B bomb site, and they're not wrong. But they're going to have another smoke in their face, and this one they might just have to break and go through. Jam Young does have a grenade.
Running the clock down. Electronic clearing out the apartments.
They're going to try and throw a little bit of fake. They want to. It's not a fake. They just want to freeze that third defender. But he's not. That's not being bought whatsoever. Actually, Flit's just backing away. He's like, screw it. That smoke means nothing to me. Back to the B bomb site. Done tremendous damage to attacker.
Fame's just going to wait back. That range, but that fire goes deep, and it's going to force him around the corner. Oh, there's the numbers evened out. Attacker with a headshot. Oh, needs to go down, and it will. It will not be denied through the smoke by Flit's attempt. And once again, TYLOO flipping this back into their favor from a 4v3 to a 3v2. TYLOO deep in the bomb site, and Flit and Icy trying to get back into this.
And actually really just Flit, because Icy's not going to want to commit with the off. He's going to throw utility to try and support, but if Flit gets nothing done, Icy's going to save.
He's got to get a move on. 20 seconds on that fuse.
I think it's cooked anyways.
Yeah,
I think they just called it off.
Do it. Yeah, he can't win it. So another 4v3 from Perfecto's early setup in middle with the double. It's resulted in another TYLOO round victory.
They gave so much respect.
And
Oh my lord!
Everything's gone, including the AWP that was hoping it could get one on the exit, and just a gathering of the TYLOO troops inside of Banana. They're going to be trying to go for this B bomb site finish with a minute 5 seconds on the clock.
The one detail they missed is that no smokes had been deployed through all that. VP just threw the nades, the flashbangs, but the smokes are still here. So depending on the timing of this from Flit, they can get stalled out again, but with a couple stockpiled up, he just throws it immediately.
And the exit kit's already been tossed in for TYLOO, so they run right through it, and they run to their deaths as Flit and Fame combine for 3, and finally, TYLOO's forces have been repelled.
Now, I'd normally like to say you had plenty of time to call that off, but that's worked a couple of times for TYLOO coming through that smoke. Maybe on a gun round you could have broken it and added a little bit of an extra layer to things, but Virtus.pro is going to get their first round on the board, finally coming in round 10. It'll be 1-9. Mercury's the one who took the initial banana control at the start of the round and still living with 11 HP.
See how much damage you could do on the way out, if you can do any, but it's just hiding at top Banana around the corner. Let the time tick on. Take your right guys into the next. VP and not in a position to throw everything they've got it, trying to hunt those 2 players down. So,
but 9-3 is it's a tough one to come back for no matter what map you're on.
There goes the Flit charge down into Banana. Jam Young going to be out on top, and his Flit will lose his life. TYLOO continue to get ready to walk up Banana.
And now it'll be interesting to see if Fame decides with a teammate gone, with his support player, his battle buddy at this B bomb site. Does he throw an early smoke this time?
Yeah, no reaction here from VP. You can see their setup on the A bomb site was very committed towards short. But now they're starting to drop back just a little bit. get ready to send a player on the rotation to B to help out Fame if required.
He's calling him off though. He's saying, "I don't need you. I'm here." He's actually Fame is actually posturing to take a fight off angle. He wants to see if anyone's just going to investigate. Now, if two players swing, he's in some trouble. But if he's able to get the one-on-one he's looking for and back away, that's not bad.
He's got some utility to delay this as well. Fire the Tailoo feet might just slow them down.
This is normally when he'd throw this smoke if there were 3 smokes to utilize, but with only 2, he's trying to hold on a little longer.
There's the smoke. He sees the execute coming in. He's going to go in front. Ready to play if they come through the smoke. Perfecto's going to kill elsewhere on the map, but Fame gets nothing this time as that smoke disperses. And Jamyoung's vision returns. He's able to get that kill and open up the B bomb site entirely. So for Virtus.pro, you got 2 players committed to the A bomb site, and Icy's going to go and join them and try to save. Rough scenario here once again for Virtus.pro. Get their first round on the board and unable to really turn it into anything. Immediately Tailoo responding, getting double figures in this first half.
Yeah, this is such a sick half from Tailoo. That and combined with a very terrible half from VP. So 10-1. Gonna try and take some guns away at the end. There's plenty of cash for the Tailoo side of things. It would be a little bit painful for VP, but not too bad. And that's about the only action we'll see as this bomb goes off.
Well, Jamyoung dies, doesn't care. No reason to really worry about anything if it's Tailoo at the moment. If you missed any moments, don't tilt. Don't tilt, Jason, because you can catch the best highlights from FISSURE Playground 1 CS on YouTube. Time exclamation point go in chat or click the banner below the stream.
Don't tilt. Sound advice.
Don't tilt. I'm sure it's going to be pretty hard for VP not to be in that camp right now.
Yeah, well, that's probably what they're repeating inside their head, or that's probably the prayer that Finn's saying, you know, sitting behind him. Please don't tilt. Please don't tilt.
It's not going to be plenty of highlights from VP over on YouTube at the
Yeah,
moment.
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
30 seconds on the clock and a final move towards the B bomb site in this half. Tailoo have had a great T side on Inferno.
And it's Flit alone again. They shifted the support player over to the A bomb site, going to come right through the smoke. Good kill from Icy, but way too much for Fame to handle. He's buying time, doing his best he can for his teammate to come through the smoke, but Flit only gets the 1. They've already swarmed. B bomb site is lost yet again. This is a retake that Virtus.pro must go for.
And none of the retakes have really gone their way at all. Not a single one. So
They got some util this time, though.
let's see if it can change. Oh my God! They line up, and it's Jamyoung and Zoking combining together, and Icy's going to give this one a go. Last round of the half, and another shot to the back of the site, but he's got to figure out where Mercury is.
They gave him these kills. They gave him these kills. They've given him this opportunity.
He's going to throw the flash out. Time is ticking. 16 seconds. He's got a kid in his back. He's got 2 HP. No one peeking. Mercury not giving him a chance. Icy goes to the site. Flips back, but Mercury peeks out, and it will be 11 rounds secured by Tailoo's T side.
Gonna come in.
Well, it did start just rotating. Extra player over through CT. Zoking is coming over at just the right time. We got the early read on it, and he got back over towards spawn. Jamyoung at the back of Nubox. Let's see what he can deliver. We know how godly he is on this USP sometimes, but Flit just rips him apart at the back of the bomb site, so it's Mazaya stepping up, and he can't separate them. Fame on the double kill, and VP certainly look like they've got this pistol.
A blind kill from Flit. That flashbang is perfect, but Flit already had the angle, had already advanced so much. That defense took a little bit too long. That trap to spring with the flashbang. So a nice entrance, a nice opening provided by Flit, and that's all she wrote with the B bomb site of Inferno. So the game goes on as Virtus.pro get a second round on the board, and they begin the comeback, or the attempt to a comeback.
Would be one hell of a comeback and actually make it work. We'll see. Maybe we're just seeing the first step of an incredible run.
And Virtus.pro don't feel comfortable. They'll wait out the smoke, but they've got some time. Perfecto in that lurk position towards the mid brackets and mid ramp, just checking for a flank of trying to apply some pressure. But Virtus.pro is always going to end at this B bomb site.
Burning in the fire, getting into the water. It's Electronic and Perfecto with a couple of kills between them. Attacker able to get 1. We've got 3v4 all of a sudden for Tailoo. Can they inflict any more damage on the Virtus.pro squad? With 30 seconds left, can still get messy in the Deagle. Unable to do too much, but there was an opportunity there for that to all unravel for Virtus.pro. With that bomb going down, there's no way Attacker does anything alone. And it will be a 4th round in the end for VP.
Yeah, great Molotov usage to take out first oranges. That position can be just such a nuisance to get past. And they did it on the pistol round as well. The Molotov on their first orange boxes instead of back towards new box. So you just make sure that's just something you never really have to worry about as you turn into the corner, as you're worrying about so many other angles. Giving them a lot of freedom to look for the opening kills. Attacker going to hang out. Look for a garbage frag at the end, but it's not there. So Virtus.pro up to 4, but now the gun rounds begin. Position to wrap side, but he's got 2 teammates there already, so a little bit disorganized for TYLOO, shifting after the presence of that AWP is shown. 43 seconds on the clock. VP slow playing round 16. Now walking up brackets. They will head into a stack. Zoking's AWP and library.
It's going to be Mercury all the way back. And the Archers retreating with 25 seconds left on the clock here. He's stuck behind the smoke, and they're really trying to slow down this VP and bring it to a crunching halt. And Mazea's done a great job at that. A double kill. An attacker still in the pit. A powerful position to hold with 10 seconds left. 12 rounds look teed up here for Tyloo's defenses as Perfecto makes the final thrust forward, but it's all got to be elimination, and that's exactly what Fame was hoping for. But the time fades away. Couldn't get it all done. And with Jam Young just surviving, it is map point for Tailoo.
That hit. So coming back up, VP's got to go through all the details to take Banana again. Molotov towards the choke point to take away the angle. Flitz confident no one's over at sandbags and going to start sliding in and sliding forward. A one-man distraction at the B bomb site, and you'll be popping halls into the hands of attacker and joking inside the site.
Joking going to make his way out. 35 seconds, such a limited time, and obviously that's a feature of Virtus.pro's T side so far in Inferno. The limited time.
At least they've got the defense out of position.
Well, let's see if they hold on. Attacker, the protector of the pit, gone. Penetrated by the bullets of Perfecto. It's now Joking who waits just at the box in the site, taken out by Electronic, and much better here for Virtus.pro.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. I think Tailoo throughout this half, I mean, they got plenty to play with, so it's nothing crazy just yet. But I don't think you're going to be able to manage the like late round kind of gamble stacks the way you slide that third player over to the B bomb site. You have to be a little bit more mobile because they're slow playing the end of these rounds so much.
Yeah, but if you are going for a photo finish, it better be picture perfect for VP, and it was right at the end. Electronic coming through it, but with that, it's still worrying just how many rounds they have to win in a row here. At least play is prolonged.
Oh, I mean, I'm operating under the assumption this map is pretty much done. Yeah. I don't think VP is going to make this comeback happen. It's nice to see some fight back while we're here, while we're in the moment. But all the way back is a little bit crazy of an ask. Although they've got the economy from Tailoo pretty wrecked at this point. AK-47. He can drop a rifle. Actually, Tailoo might force up here. Actually, again, he was like 9-2, 5 rounds in. So he's really cooled down. But he got him started on the right foot. And you know what? Coach standing in, that's all you can really ask for. He's done a great job.
Mazea. Now that's the one rifle, and it's got 1 kill. Not in a position to be recovered off the ground, and so now just default pistols that'll come to a close in just a second here. I do feel like a map like Inferno certainly has helped, especially when you get the T side starting. You win the majority of your rounds on the T side. You maybe feel the lack of all presence a little less. Well, Tailoo running with it.
Well, the CT side is where it's going to have the most impact. Like, you probably didn't mind not running with it on the T side, but here you'd love to have an AWP kind of moving around, throwing different looks in, different openings in different parts of the map, confusing Virtus.pro, making them a little bit scared. You'd definitely like to have an op in the late round situation where they run the clock down and kind of walk into these angles and bomb sites.
Well, that's why it's so good. They did so much damage in that first half. 1 round, and okay, Mercury coming through in the double kill in the 5-7. Jam Young, USP, he's consider that all bull strike. A second kill from IC in quick succession. An attacker coming up through Banana. IC switched out to the AK-47, trying to figure out where he is.
Time's an issue, though. If they spend too long on this, there's the footsteps.
He's going to start moving. There's an AK down here. Attacker, he can win this. He's got a smoke, and now he's got it in a 1v1. Tailoo to close it like this. They started with 1 AK-47, and Perfecto saves the day in the 1v1.
Yeah, no real... The winning victory.
I like that. We should write a book. Moses, O'Toole.
It would be the name of my biography.
Well, we've got Jam Young charging down. That's a quick kill here for Jam Young, and Flip and it falls. So TYLOO, they've got the advantage to try and close on this.
We didn't see this much either from Virtus.pro in the first half. I think we saw it once maybe with a push that didn't work out, but that willingness to go fight and deny access to Banana whatsoever, or make them at least pay to gain it. TYLOO never had to pay that price. Virtus.pro is paying it now in this round, but the remaining member is so low on HP, so he's got to back off and let him through.
Here's Jam Young a second as he steps through the smoke. Oh, Mazea, is he doing the same? Is he going to go right through? There's the bomb plan, cancels the idea and goes back into the ruins instead. Hold that advantage.
I think this is the better call, but I mean, we could see in the X-ray, he might have actually been able to make a play off of that, but this is the smarter one for the team, getting called off by the rest of the squad to allow them time to rotate over.
Well, he's going to get a fight coming to him, it looks like. Fame and Icy starting to move forward, and oh, he hasn't really worked out here for VP. It falls down to Icy. There's no kit available on the two remaining players here for TYLOO as they try and get back into this. Gotta get the kill. Icy! Oh. Okay, sharp headshot onto Mercury, and he gets around the corner. Remember, no kit, no time now. Icy's won it. Go back to it. Not enough time to win it. And that is a big clutch from Icy that keeps VP going.
That little Molotov he drops down is actually wonderful. It doesn't even go where he wants it. Bounces off the wall, but which actually might have saved him. If it goes through the doorway, they probably push the molly, but
that the two A players are going to have to really step up.
But at least they're double pit. And when does TYLOO put this together? Just now, that stack is breaking up. Third defender coming back to the A bomb site. VP still haven't pounced.
Fame needs to be perfect on the push out. We need to kill through the CT of attacker, and he goes down with nothing, so it's on Mercury, and he'll step up with a double kill. Here comes the rotation. Zoking gets one more, and that's going to put TYLOO into the 2v2 as the bomb goes down in this site. Electronic and Flick looking to close.
This retake is doable because there's no smokes to put up in the choke point. There's clear vision for TYLOO once they come out of library, but once again, there's no kit, so it's got to be fast if they commit.
They would love a smoke to try and sever off the pit player from the site player, but they don't have that either on the CT retake. It's two flashbangs, and they've got to get a move on as they get into the site. The limited time has cost them before. Electronic sits in the bomb site undetected, and they shift in. They go quiet. They get close to the pit, and Foot and Electronic in tandem take two headshots and continue the run back from VP.
All right, now at this point, I think if you're TYLOO, you start getting a little bit nervous. This is where you're like, okay, well, it was all fun and games when we were up 12-2, but now that they're at 8 and within striking distance, and they're getting some momentum and built up, and they're popping off on this T side to bring it back.
Good nade. Mosea's going to go down to Flood. Icy to trade it, and it's now 4v4.
Ooh, and a player pushes down to grab the AK-47 as well. That's Mozia who picks it up. Can drop an MP9 to his teammate if he gets close to one, but for now, going to be happy with the rifle. One more smoke to delay a little bit longer. Base of Banana, deny that access. That's got to have Virtus.pro feeling pretty crappy. Meanwhile, the other side of the map, look at how much TYLOO is investigating. Infested apartments in alt middle. And now they know. Now they know what's happening on the map. They have all the information. There's another smoke to delay at this B bomb site. This round could not be playing out more perfect for TYLOO.
Secto down low and gone to the hands of Zoking, who jumps into the open. Electronic and Fame, 2 kills between them.
Yeah, but no, the push.
The ball's running back to A.
The flank around the bottom of Banana is what lets VP know that there's going to be a stack at this B bomb site. They get that kill. They're like, he's being way too aggressive. We need to just fall all the way back. That means the rest of the team is already at the B bomb site. So good call from VP.
Attacker.
You don't check graveyard. You definitely don't check graveyard. MP9 ain't going to get anything done. 12-9 for Virtus.pro. Or, excuse me, for TYLOO.
It does feel like VP, though, the team that you want to put at the forefront, because they have been the squad on the tear, coming right back into this game. And this round didn't have a whole lot for TYLOO to be excited about in terms of weapons. That's going to change going into the next round. And yeah, it's this point in the game where you really are missing the AWP that could give you a different look, that could grab you an opener, make an aggressive play. Show VP is something a little different. You just don't have that depth of those options available now if you're TYLOO at the moment.
They've had some aggressive players, but you're right. Missing the AWP and not having it on this CT side is probably a little bit painful for them.
That's the kind of AWPing you think you're going to get out of him. Not expecting him to be able to go into the flashy positions and win out the jewels. John Young burns and goes into the peak, so There's an opening kill for TYLOO. Preventing any immediate trade with some fire going down, preventing Fame from moving forward. Jam Young is going to follow up, so a second kill. And a 4v3 as Electronic makes sure they fire some bullets back through that smoke to the spawn.
And if the rest of this half has been any indication, if you're TYLOO, Virtus.pro's really emphasized even coming back, even when you've taken top banana control from the CT side, they want to have it back. They want to make sure you don't control this part of the map in the late round. So if you're TYLOO having this second player, this third player kind of shift over to work 2 players top banana, this is a good call. Although no one playing anti-flash, so Electronic could just ruin them. Oh, it's going to be perfect. They turn. They hear it coming. A good turn from Mosea, and VP denied.
Mercury moves up to the half wall. 43 seconds as the grenade lands upon his chest. And he'll retreat back to safety behind the smokes. They've heard that fallback, so will they anticipate one player still being behind the sandbags? Perfecto not looking to leave any stone unturned, but there's that smoke. Oh my God. Did he see him? He's going to call that to his teammate. Mercury's going to step up. Now he's right behind Perfecto, and that's it. Finally closed. TYLOO able to come out on top of an Inferno victory. It looked like it was going to be over and done with quickly, but Virtus.pro show a little bit of life in the second half.
I think that's
Flash on Anubis. Quite quick here with the utility being thrown into the B-bomb site. Quite quick in general as TYLOO leaped through the B-doors into the site. Flick's got the first. Joe King following up, and it turns out he will be able to keep up his kind of performances because a double comes in from the coach. Mosea follows up, and the B-bomb site defense is gone. Fame trying to step up with a quick rotation back, and it's only a single kill from the Julies.
He's like, all right, boys, we used to do this in old school Chinese Counter-Strike. B-rush in the pistol.
No. That's what I'm saying. That was what he used to do. He still got it, apparently.
Oh, the double entry. Beautiful from Zoking.
We got Icy now trying to have a go at this 1v3 retake of the site, and no kid on his back. They're going to bring him down surely in just a moment. He's got a good headshot. And they went, okay, let's back away. Let's not let him have this. There's no time left for it anymore. Yeah, I would have had to stick it on the defuse. He's got all the headshots, though. Stylish from Icy on the way out the door. The limited time results in a round loss. TYLOO win the pistol. Some stylish moments from Icy.
Hard to go against that, and especially with G not being in the roster as well. I think that's an interesting matchup if G is here. Outside of that, I think it's pretty firmly in the favor of Lin Vision.
Yeah, crazy to see all that go down, and we always team that held the top spot. A stack of pistols and an MP9 coming out on top of the initial couple of kills here for Virtus.pro. Good response from Jam Young and Mercury to get those numbers once again even at the 49-second mark left in the round.
Yeah, really good job drawing it back, but this is a fumble from TYLOO. And a round like this against a low buy with 50-some seconds on the clock, and you're willing to push through that smoke in towards A main, that's such a coin toss, and it came up on the wrong side of the coin. Gonna walk back and do contact at this A bomb site. Pistol will have first contact, but the AK is here from Flit. Now stuck over towards Bricks. Utility in place, and TYLOO have found access.
Jammer putting the bomb down in the site. It's going to be Zoking and Mercury taking a couple of kills. And Electronic, oh, they're low, but he's out of bullet to the AK. Goes to the P250 instead. Oh my God, so close. But he peppers him. He covers him in an outline. And he couldn't get the kill down with the player in the site, and so Electronic takes a second to reload and steps back into the fray once again, and this time a bullet to his head.
Man, Electronic, he had chances in that clutch.
He definitely did.
That P250 sequence might be haunting him for the moment out of that. Going to be a frustrating affair.
Attacker on the charge in. Going to play up on top of Jail as Electronic and Perfecto with the first 2 kills to the defenses, but Mosea once again alongside Jam Young keeping numbers even.
Yeah, but they don't know if Flit's still here. They don't know if Flit's over in con.
Yeah, that's such a strong position to have this late into the round. Joe King not even looking at it. He's worried about CT instead. Now Flit comes out. Joe King's going to go down, and that's the bomb. Hitting the deck. 20 seconds as Mercury just arrived. They've got out. They've got away and dropping the utility, stopping him from being able to chase them down at all.
Oh, would have been a good find if he could have taken the op down at the very least. Maybe add one more kill on top of it with the M4 close up. Either way, VP get out of the round. Solid defense.
This time the grenade comes in, and Mercury sends the bullets back, and unimpactful breaks of the smokes back-to-back here from VP.
Yeah, and another resmoke is going to give the indication that another player is playing for con right now. So TYLOO is going to be happy to be patient, but that's going to sell them. Electronic gets a little proactive in the mid-round, a push out of A main with his teammate, but they only spotted the one. And now TYLOO's got to be feeling a little bit nervous and a little bit pinched on this map. They've only got 3 players in position to do anything together. One player completely worked himself out of this looking for the push. So Mercury's on his own.
Icy goes forward. Oh, missed shot. Now it has to be Flit instead. He's got to fight on 2 fronts, and he knows that's uncomfortable, so he gets out of connector. He gets back into the site, and he looks onto jail, but Attacker will lock him up. And with 25 seconds left, it is Fame and Electronic starting to charge their way back in. They're both coming from the same position in the cave towards CT spawn. And this has got to be a really difficult retake. They at least have some utility available for Fame. That could assist them in limiting some of the peaks that can be thrown their way by TYLOO in this post plant.
2 kills as well. Electronic priming a flashbang to clear out towards Dark. Here it comes. Oh, perfect flash, perfect work. Oh, it's so good. And all just down to Attacker.
He got actually in front of the utility though, and the MAC-10's gonna come out on top. Attacker realizes that the fight was required, and it will be a 4th round for TYLOO. Another good start into the map here from the T side.
Temple smoke missed though, so he's gonna be a little bit nervous about making any progress past it. If he's intended to gain control and start peering through camera, that's gonna be a losing effort because that smoke missed its mark.
Well, it's gonna be a B split. TYLOO looking for that finish. 45 seconds left. 3 defenders for Virtus.pro, and they've lost Mercury. That weakens one of the prongs to the approach. There was 2 of them. And the second player now coming through is Mazea. Oh my god, shreds right through Perfecto, but Flit's doing a good job. Flit's doing a great job, in fact, as he takes everybody down. He wins the round pretty much on his own up until that final kill from Electronic. And Jamyoung may have mid, but there's nothing else available.
No, I mean, his position never really got activated, did it? Without the kills towards the B bomb site, he's kind of left with nothing to really do. I wonder if maybe the tactic was to have him wrapping around through Temple at this.
They shatter TYLOO's money if they drain them of their finances. Might be a way to start building back in the CT side here. Icy's going to get away with 1. Soaking going down and an opening kill for VP.
Yeah, that time they peeked before the smoke plumed. That setup was there earlier for Virtus.pro with Icy's AWP and didn't get a target before that smoke popped. This time, however, Zoking goes a little bit early and gives up his life. In return, though, you do get A main control. You apply that pressure and make the defense worried in that sense. But they're going to feel pretty comfortable backing off and playing a more passive setup.
Good kill from Mazea. That's going to trade it back, so that opening kill from VP is null and void. Let's see if Icy can strike. He's down close, goes back again, and that shot is perfect. Icy sees a pixel and knocks Mercury's head off of his shoulders. Jamyoung to keep numbers even. Once again, TYLOO doing very well at trading this. 40 seconds left on the clock. Look at the bomb. It's barreling away from B. It's going back into the A bomb site instead, and Attacker's left here, hunkered down just to see if he can inflict some damage.
All he needs to do is one more kill.
They're coming back.
Okay, so okay, but look at the reposition from Electronic. He never saw that with the smokes being up. Oh, I don't think they're going to realize.
No.
Icy might be able to grab 1, and then Electronic's position gets real strong.
Oh, the A play would have been perfect, but oh, missed shot. Is that going to cost him? Doesn't look like it because Electronic reposition is massive, and then Icy getting away with a no-scope into the USP headshot finish.
I think the no-scope even collateraled the second guy, and he just finishes it off with the USP. Yeah, that's why. But I think Jamyoung's been able to get some space there solo, so they brought numbers this time. But when you bring numbers, VP gets the information that it's more than just a lurk. So they bring everyone to fight back. Good flashbang, but now there's numbers of bodies confirmed.
Icy tries to get back, but he's out of position. Good trade, good spacing. TYLOO flood the A box side. Fame not going to break though until the second player comes in. Electronic's position give it up in A main, but he's done very well to walk away with Mazea.
I think they're surprised at how many people are here, that there's still someone pushed up in A main ready to fight. 2-on-2 and an awkward one as TYLOO try and find good post-plant positions, and both of them towards camera.
There's that old-time combo of Electronic and Perfecto reunited, looking to win this 2v2.
Is the bomb even really in a position that's easy to defend from here? Is this the only place they could have found safety?
Let's see what Perfecto's getting onto it. Mercury realizes steps needed to move forward into the open, but it's Jamyoung who does the best work. He's got himself a double on the closer. Perfecto's head toppled off.
Sound you giving it up. I mean, you have to know it's a possibility as a player in this, right? And no one is really susceptible to that push. Mercury crossing over now, looking for it.
He's going to come out on top, and Fame. Thanks to his early positioning, the risks that he was able to take, he does eventually get his reward. So VP up 4v3 in terms of players, and under a minute on the clock. TYLOO don't.
Oh come on now. What? Come on now. That's a little crazy. Thought it was clear because of how far pushed Fame was. But the knife out is a bit aggressive.
It's reopen the conversation though as Tailoo with the bomb down, a 3v3 post plan. Virtus.pro have to go for the retake. And time will start to tick, utility fades away. Mercury committed down on the default spot. Fame now clearing out connectors. Zoking's got away with one on the Tech 9. He goes into spawn, he's got a better weapon now picked up. Fame has to be the player to deliver here for Virtus.pro, and he's got one, but he can't take down Zoking, and the coach has still got it. Another bit of impact from him, an attacker left at main. Goes into the open, shoulder bait, 7 seconds, time's gone. Perfecto can't win it. Attacker to win it here for Tailoo.
Shoulder bait into the sound of the...
Has been one of the shining lights of the Virtus.pro defense in that B bomb site.
VP senses another B hit though. I think that's why we're seeing this defense at A posture so aggressively, so they can have a quick jump when that attack eventually does come in. Maybe find a way to catch a timing on the players trying to push in towards Con. But now that it's gone quiet, backed off a little bit. Smoke is down. That will clear around the 20-second mark. So if Tailoo want to stick around and go for this, they almost have to go through the smoke, or you just have to be really fast when it fades.
28 seconds here. They go through the smoke and to the death as Fame alongside Icy take 3 kills very quickly. There's no way in which Tailoo will get this back. They're 18 seconds. Man, Fame's got another kill at A main, and attacker left with nothing to do. So it will be a 5th round secured at the end of the half here from the CT side of Virtus.pro. We know in Inferno they did their best work on the T side. You'd imagine that will be the same story here on Anubis. 5 rounds could be enough for VP to send us to map 3.
And I think this is going to be soon.
A long way off getting back into this one at Tailoo.
You have no smoke and you have no kit for this CT side, Tailoo.
You have bullets, and you put them in their heads, and this retake is completely on, thanks to the 3 kills coming in. Fame and Electronic looking to close it out together. Electronic for the backside pillar. It's Fame to actually take the kill, and then Jamyoung gets the double, and Tailoo find the pistol.
There's the Jamyoung swing. Really well done. 8. So VP with these weaker weapons, one AK-47, nope, Galil on Fame. The only rifle that Virtus.pro has to fight with.
Flashes through the windows into the site. It's going to be Mosaic. Down from the top of heaven, down into the bomb site, unable to get too much down, but Jamyoung certainly will. He's not missing a beat on the CT side so far. Mosaic and Joking stepping up alongside of one another, and Mosaic is not stopping, not slowing down. And his impact will bring VP to a crashing halt as Flit is just left outside of main. Actually landed the dink, but attacker with the headshot in return. It's going to be 10-5.
That was a little bit nervous. 3 defenders at this bomb site.
Burning and peeking. Electronic going to win it against attacker. Mercury now really under pressure. Under scrutiny, does very well to come out on top. Now his teammate relied upon, but Jamyoung just the one before going down. Mercury can't follow up. And so VP fight their way into the B bomb site.
Yeah, that seemed like a huge miscue for the Tailoo defense. If you're playing doubled up in Con and you don't have a smoke in the choke point and you're both getting Molotov with no ability to put it out, that's a bit of a disaster. Good find from Mosaic over towards jail, but he's taken so much damage, and you probably don't want to risk the AWP. Unless it gets one. I cannot believe Icy came back for that peek, but he finds the kill. AWP hits the deck, and VP at 6.
Yeah, he's very fortunate he does that peek against someone who isn't an AWPer, right? Like, I feel like if G is there, he punishes that big time. But Mosaic just takes too much damage. They realize there's no real opportunity to get back into that retake for Tailoo. They call it quits and allow a 6th round rather to go the way of Virtus.pro.
Terrorists win.
Here comfortably. We now hit the 1-minute mark on the clock, and they start to drift some of those forces outside of A and through middle. So an A split certainly available to Virtus.pro if they want it at some point. Depends where Electronic takes this bomb. Go either way. Could go back for a B finish. See what Icy can do. He'll go straight through the camera, and he's able to connect on a Jamyoung very effectively. Here's Mercury, his turn, stepping out from Temple.
Well, Virtus.pro doesn't really know where to go. Nothing's easy, nothing's clean. Flit misses the timing of this smoke push. Mosaic hasn't committed to it just yet. And I think just going to back away from the idea. They're coming right at him.
20 seconds, and that camera smoke is still up right now. Mosea's going to play on the other side of it. 19 left as Mosea backs into storage. Looking to pack up a couple of these VP players, but as he does so, what? Okay, perfecto. Very sharp indeed.
He's back.
Yeah, he's back. It just took him a map, but he's here. He's ready to play. And VP with a turnaround, flip this on right back. It is 10-9. The gap is now just one single round. In front of the attack as Icy's flash rings off the wall. I'll follow up with some utility onto the fountain as well, just to make sure no one's playing in behind that pillar. Here comes the swing. What? 5-7. Double kill. Straight away into the upgrade of the AK-47 as well. So they're going to back away. TYLOO very happy with the start of the round. Now Flit's trying to respawn. He'll make his way through mid. He'll get up to the temple, but the damage is being felt and the upgrades are picked up.
It all depends on if they can spot this. Mercury has no idea. They think it's covered. Oh, Mercury's going to go down for free. If Jamyoung pushes into the bomb site, he's going to go down for free.
You really want Jamyoung to be spotted first.
Yes.
You really want him to reveal Flit's
Actually,
position.
credit to TYLOO. They've realized this possibility. None of them have crossed this angle, and Jamyoung's even looking for it.
But will the timing favor them as Flit slips out? He's going to check towards Mercury. It is Jamyoung to go down first. Mercury able to respond. Dead to Perfecto. There's still a way for VP to tie this game up right now, and it's Icy and Perfecto that need to do it. Into the site they go. Perfecto at jail. And the plant being set up, being locked in on default. Here comes TYLOO charging into the open. It's Perfecto nearly doing it all. Alone on jail, and the frustration as he hits down on the desk because he knows how close he was to tying up the game.
Make a ton of money off some saved weapons.
Well, question now is, Jason, is it going to be the point? Is that the turning point that allows TYLOO to actually get the win in the series in a 2-0 fashion? Mosea looking to get another double, this time just the single frag, and oh, it's Jamyoung to turn. He'll be ready to fight on the fountain peak of Electronic. He's running low on bullets.
Yeah, but he's making a play. Look at this movement. Oh, you don't expect it. Smoke's
Oh my God,
broken open. Soaking. Oh, the AWP is here.
Perfecto, a clutch again required. Came close to it in the last one. Couldn't do it this time. And it is 12-9. Series point for TYLOO. Just 55 seconds. Will it be the finish now? Will TYLOO be able to hold on to this A-bomb site and close out the series? It's Mosea once again. A lot of impact towards A-main. A double kill, and he'll keep his life. Here comes Attacker, swinging it from the camera. Back of the head, Icy detected, brought down. Mosea finally dealt with. Can Perfecto and Flit prolong play, or will Virtus.pro fall away? We've got TYLOO with a flank too. Mercury coming in a little bit later into this round. Perfecto with one as he casts aside Attacker. Zoking in the site. The coach has done an amicable job today with the AWP in his hands. And Mercury's gone, so it is all Zoking to close, and he can't do it as Perfecto and Flit hold on inside of the site. And maybe, just maybe, based on looking at the money of TYLOO, VP might have enough in them to get this into overtime. They can't continue that B-man push due to his presence, so they fall back and relinquish that control. Fame going to be frustrated that he can't win the fight against Mosea. Once again, another piece of impact towards the A-bomb side from him. Swinging to Icy, the double push.
It's not necessary.
Yeah, it's just cost TYLOO a huge opener.
Yeah, you're trying to do too much all of a sudden when you can feel the map coming to a close.
Oh no, but Jamyoung turns. Electronic caught. Can he get a follow-up? Yes, he can! Jamyoung with a double kill opens up the conversation again. TYLOO looking to close this with 30 seconds left in the round.
Bomb hasn't crossed yet either.
Bomb's making its way out now. Flit playing on the pillar. Damage being done. Oh, great kill. Really important that he was able to take Zoking down, but it's Mosea looking to beat a Messiah. He's got himself a 1v2 in the site. Smoke fades away. Into the side, and to his death as Flit secures the round for VP and keeps them going for a dream of OT.
So quiet across the map, puts so much pressure on TYLOO with these MP9s, knowing with the weaker weapons and limited on utility, they have to find the perfect moment to strike, but not having any indication of what's building towards you.
Here goes a flash setup. This is how the 5-7 found impact.
Better be now.
Main play. There it goes again. Mosea with just one this time. Zoking needing to step up, but he gets caught for the flash, and Jamyoung not able to do anything from heaven. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's going to be the miracle from TYLOO into the 2-0 win just yet. But maybe, just maybe, it's a 5-7 again. Is Electronic going to stop that from becoming reality? It looks like we are going to overtime. The bonus rounds queued up. Virtus.pro are going to take us there. Attacker locked away at storage. TYLOO with a valiant attempt, but not enough done on the CT side to be able to get it done. And we have got overtime as VP stay alive.
I know what you mean by saying not enough done, but I almost feel like too much was attempted.
Oh, that's true. Maybe
A couple of those, too much down the stretch, maybe too many creative ideas after, putting yourself in good situations, but
Mosaic and Fame, blow for blow. 4v4 established, nice and early on, and a B split being teed up because the bomb is positioned outside of B main with Perfecto ready to go, and 2 through Dark through the connector. And we got Mercury with eyes on that. That's his job to try and defend against Electronic. He's going to do a very good job at that. Grenade, goodbye, Fame. So that's another huge round for Mercury. He's going to be taken down and blasted away eventually. Fame from the grave actually making that work. Perfecto stepping up alongside of him. And the numbers once again back to even.
Big flank, though, coming from B main. Perfecto's kind of stuck in jail as well. Like, once that's... There's not really a whole lot of... Okay.
Oh, my God. Okay. He made that work.
That no-scope, though, made me real nervous. And now another one for Flit. As I mentioned, he's been the one to step up, but this is too much to ask.
Jam Young able to get the job done this time. And, yeah, Flit's being fantastic. Just couldn't get it done here. So, Tailoo, all right, then. They win the first round of overtime. And then CT side was certainly their weaker affair, so as many as you can win here in OT, increase in likelihood of being able to close it out.
Slow and calculated for the moment. Flashbang in towards A main. Mosaic waiting for the perfect moment to strike, and actually, they want it to be now. So changing a little bit of pacing. I think a counter Molotov for the T side. This is a coordinated crunch, and what do you do if you're Fame? Left out in the cold as everyone backs away, and a 2-man advantage found from Tyloo's aggression. Now don't push.
Do not get it back.
Don't peek.
Yeah, don't you dare. Don't even think about it. Here comes Flit. And the reckoning. But this time, dead. Flit going after 1. Perfecto also falling off the server, leaving Icy with 4 HP, and Tailoo can't let this one go. So it is now 14-12. Tailoo winning 2 rounds on CT side overtime. This is really helping their case of actually rounding this out now in OT.
Yeah, they locked back in, didn't they?
Yeah. Don't lose it, though.
No, I mean, Icy needs to save this op. $400 in the bank.
Yeah.
I think they'd have money to drop one over with these overtime rules.
Yep, so he's a long way off.
But what are you going to do with 4 health, Dinko?
Nothing, especially with a bomb in the possession of 3 players on the other side of the map. So, yep, not much.
You got to go for it. Don't protect stats, Icy. Don't be that guy.
I like the idea of him falling away and saving AWP. I like it.
Do you?
Yeah, freeze. 14 rounds for 12 as Tailoo are looking good. 20 kills for Jam Young.
Imagine the glory, though, if you win a 1 versus 3 in overtime with 4 health.
That's true.
Imagine the Reddit post. Imagine the comments. There'd be at least like 150 on that thing.
At least 150 comments. At least one of them would also reference the NIP Amcal game.
Tailoo coming in hot on this CT side, but yet again, caught in transition in the open. Mercury second guesses that push. They called for that aggression again. Mosaic gets picked off with his A main push as well.
Yeah, this seems...
Well, now the only option is to get aggressive and try and find some equalizing kills.
And there's obviously risk involved in that, and the risk is not always going to pay off. Attacker getting domed by Perfecto. And Jam Young and Joking not able to do much here, but I think you're going to be happy regardless with 2 rounds on the CT side half. They did so much of the heavy lifting on the T side in both maps today, so Tailoo's opportunity at closing this is still very high. But Virtus.pro's opportunity, or possibility rather, of winning in OT1 still alive.
As they've done throughout this whole game, they keep it close and they go in a couple little stretches in there, but the fact that they're keeping it there is quite nice for them. Plenty of Molotovs raining in. Jam Young's got 1, but back through the fires, back into the arms of Flit on a slow lurk. And VP will not relinquish this round, so 14-13, we're going to switch sides in overtime. 16 being the magic number for a victory.
All right, well, Electronic 1 bullet to close it out. And yeah, 14-13, Tailoo switch now to the T side.
The bomb's still just going to go off.
Yeah, we're just going to have to wait for that.
We're just going to wait and watch.
Oh, I was ready for the fireworks
I
display.
know, I wanted it too.
All right, Attacker, he's been pretty reasonable with the clean X this time.
I can't believe you've planted your flag there.
Yeah, here it is, watch.
As he's peering into the B bomb site.
Yeah, watch, Icy's going to get 1, but Joking will trade it.
That lurk smoke Really left a gap that attacker didn't expect. And Zoking might not expect it either.
Oh. Well,
There you go, Dinko.
sent him down the river tonight.
Yeah, that's your boy.
Well, if he wasn't flashed, that was about to be a great play.
That's a good point. If he wasn't blind, he would have had a better chance.
Well, 3v5 rather for Tailoo. Not the situation you want to find yourself in at this point of the round. Nowhere to really go. It's like there's no clear option available to them. They have to really figure it out, or just brute force their way through the B-bomb site. But Flit's still alive.
It's got to be brute force because Virtus.pro knows exactly where they are. I mean, they've heard the Molotov tick, they've heard the damage, they hear plenty of footsteps as well, so Mercury's going to try and fake the fallback, but, I mean, no one's fallen for that at this point.
And Electronic's going to have a look and see that they're not. So you just hold down your position. Icy's got another one in the AWP. And the round felt dead a couple of seconds into the round, and it certainly is now.
Well, I mean, just because those initial kills came out so early in the round, look at the amount of utility Virtus.pro had to dump over towards Khan just to make sure that no one can ever attack from that position. Now, finally, at the end, you make your desperate play, but round's already lost. All tied at 14. That leaves Perfecto very much alone at the B-bomb site, so he kind of backs off as well to play over towards Ivy. Awkward in terms of timing for Jam Young, who wants to find a good timing to jump on this flank, but if he goes too early, he's caught.
Jam Young strikes first. Electronic going down. 20 seconds. That's all you've got, Tailoo. What are you going to do about it? The B-bomb site finish is the only option left, so they have to go for this. Flit realizes it, blinded, and transition to the back of the bomb site. Can he do anything with all the pressure on his shoulders? It mounts and he can't do anything. It will be series point again here for Tailoo.
Oh, yeah, it will. Oh, nice shot from Jam Young, putting a round together. It's Icy alone with the op. And you got all the money in the world, so this one you might as well go for.
This one you've got to go for. Think of the comments. Think of the celebration.
Think of the clout. The vibes within the team.
Steps forward.
The retweets.
And does nothing yet. No time, no hope, and nothing at all. It is going to be series point again for Tailoo. Dreams of a 2-0 open once again. Mercury, and there he goes. The headshot came to fall down, and we've got Icy playing on top of the fountain.
Okay, you've thrown a little bit of cheese in the mix. A pace change. Aggressively finding yourself an opening kill. And now hitting the pause button. I like this. I think VP eventually will make the decision to leave Icy here with his op or re-aggress through that broken smoke. Mosea, oh, he's got a really deep angle, and there's Icy. Good trades. Mercury does the work, and that might just be the map.
Yeah.
Should be the map.
Does the work and does the min as Tailoo should now not let a 4v2 go. Virtus.pro step up. It is Perfecto on his return.
Some danger though. Bomb hasn't crossed. They can do work. Flit and Perfecto have to challenge here.
What a game Flit has had. What a map he has had. And he's gone after one, so it's all Perfecto. First time back in the server after such a long time ends in defeat, as it is Tailoo who take a 2-0 win despite not having their All-Per in G present.